We're so glad to see you here for our big Saturday night concert with Richie and Rosie. I'm the director of Montpelier Live. My name is Katie Trouts. I've probably met you before. And this weekend, Spice on Snow Music Festival has been incredible. We've had so much community support, so much presence, and it's clear that we really needed it. We needed the warmth that this music has brought. Town was hopping today, it really was, and I'm very happy for the downtown to help with that kind of vibrancy. So thanks again for coming out and being a part of it. Richie and Rosie are two of my favorite old-time influenced Americana musicians. They're incredible songwriters. They've been around a long time playing together. In fact, maybe about 10 years ago, they played the Spice on Snow Music Festival, one of the early ones. And yes, this festival has been going on for over 10 years. The Summit School of Traditional Music and Culture, we started it there. Took a 5-year hiatus because of COVID and decided like it's time to bring it back. Enough community members had said, when is it coming back? And also the timing. We really need to see this kind of activity in our downtown at this time of flood recovery, economic recovery. So we're so happy to have Richie and Rosie here with us. Banjo, fiddle, close harmony singing. I think you'll really, really love it. I'm gonna make a few more announcements. I definitely want to thank our sponsors, Greenway Institute, Lost Nation Theater, right here. Let's hear it for those guys. They've been so helpful, so supportive tonight. And they're also really an anchor for the arts in our town. So keep supporting Lost Nation Theater, coming out to their theater programs and other activities here. There's a great concert we'll tell you about that's happening here tomorrow. I also want to thank the City of Montpelier for allowing us the use of this space and being supportive in all the things that we do at Montpelier Alive. We're in close partnership with the City of Montpelier. Monteverdi Music School has been a partner in presenting this weekend's festival as well. Let's hear from Monteverdi. And specifically Jolinda Burton, who is their leader, their director over there, doing great work at Monteverdi, and more so we'll be collaborating with them. And the Summit School of Traditional and Music and Culture, I'm one of the founding members for that music program that's dedicated to traditional music. If you are an aspiring musician, there are many adult traditional music classes offered at the Summit School, and then we also have some camps in the summer for children. Thank you to our volunteers. Could not do things like this or any Montpelier Live event or activity without our volunteers, which is oftentimes you. You show up and you help us really uplift the town. So thank you to our volunteers. And specifically, thank you to Carolyn Grudinsky. And I said this last night, but she has been, yes, she's over here. She has been my sidekick for the last 2 years. She has experience with Montpelier Live from previous years, so there's a lot of institutional knowledge there. But she also was by my side through the flood, through thick and thin, through the bridge illumination. She's been a part of it all, and really, we could not have done any of it without her. Her energy and her dedication and devotion to the community. I know that you'll be seeing her more. She's cycling off being the event coordinator for Montpelier Live, but you will be seeing her out and about. She's such an active community member. And my heartfelt thank you to Carolyn Grudinsky. Let's hear her one more time. Also a quick shout out about the schedule. Later tonight, we have a Cajun band, my Cajun band, playing Vermont Cajun at Bent Nails Bistro, 8 to 11. And then Wild Lake River at Charlio's playing tonight as well. So if you feel like dancing or practicing your dance moves because you came to the dance workshop today, then come on out. And tomorrow morning we have a community sing at 10 a.m. at Monteverdi Music School, led by Heidi Wilson, and there will be coffee and treats there. So I hope you'll join us. Everyone's invited. There's a big event tomorrow in this space. I believe it's sold out. There might be a couple tickets left. And I will allow a collaborator of mine and a board member, Montpelier Live board member, to talk about that during intermission. But it's going to be a wonderful collaborative performance celebrating MLK Day. And it's going to be amazing. I believe there are like over 50 performers in this ensemble that you'll see if you come. All right, without much further ado, I announce and present Richie and Rosie. Welcome.
Hi, Rosie.
Hi, Richie.
Hi, y'all. I got this for my birthday. I mean, Christmas. Was it my birthday? What was it? Christmas. Yeah, my birthday was in May. Probably was.
A while ago.
My first pink capo.
Don't lose it.
Well, you know what's good about it is nobody else wants it, so they don't take it. If they borrow it, they give it back.
We've had such a wonderful day today, and last night was so fun, and we're really happy to be here. I haven't been doing as much teaching as I used to, and it was really fun to teach the workshops, and it's always so inspiring to inspire other people and use some music.
All right, sorry.
You want?
I don't hear anything. Maybe I'll plug it in.
Ah. That might help.
I just can't pay attention right now. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Do you eat too much pasta?
Because we ate too much. I started getting
It's
sleepy
okay.
and dreamy and stuff. I'm much better hungry.
I'm much better full, so we'll just see how it goes.
Is that too loud now?
No, it's okay. Maybe a little bit.
That's too loud. We'll get it right.
Yeah, we'll get it there.
Hey. Okay. 1914, 100 years ago, people asking questions that nobody knows the answers to. Like, where do we go? Where do we come from? Does anybody know? 2114, I'll be in my grave, where I will be the oldest man. Jesus never said, unless there's something I don't know. Like, where do we come from? Does anybody know? I ain't going nowhere. Nowhere in time. I'm only here right now. I am your
100 years ahead, 100 years behind. I can travel either way, but only in my mind. Tell me, where do we come from? Where do we go? Where do we come from? Does anybody know? I ain't going nowhere, nowhere in time. I am only here right now. I am yours, you are mine. But sometimes I wonder if stories told are true. We're part of everything, and I'm a part of you. I ain't going nowhere, nowhere in time. I am only here right now. I am yours and you are mine. Sometimes I wonder if stories told are true. We're a part of everything, and I'm a part of you. We're a part of everything, and I'm a part of you.
Thank you.
Can I turn the banjo up a little bit? You mind? Is that all right?
It'd be awkward if they said no.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm game.
You can't say no. It's too loud.
Yeah, you got no. We're gonna do a tune called "Say, Darling, Say," and you can sing that old rhyme "Hush, Little Baby" to it with us. Rosie's face is way better than a tuner. She looks up, she looks down.
I don't even think about it anymore. It's
I
been
know,
so
it's-
many years.
Great. Okay.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. The no hand act by Richie Stearns. Just scooted off the neck or something? What happened?
I don't know. I think my hands are getting shorter, maybe.
Flew away.
Oh, I know what it is. I cut my thumbnail.
That always happens.
It's shorter then. It just goes right off.
The ways of Richie Stearns, I don't pretend to understand.
Good not to pretend. This is a song that I wrote for a girl that moved to the West while I was still in the East. And I was kind of hoping she'd come back. And I figured if I wrote a song for her, from her perspective, about what a great guy I am, if she liked the song, it might just sort of start working its way in to her psyche, and she'd be like, hey, well, here it is. It's called Honeybee.
I will.
Is that too loud? That's better. Oh, it's a waltz too, and it's very much okay if you feel like waltzing in place or even on the floor.
Come on up.
Pulled by the moon and the waves of the sea. What is this love supposed to mean to me? Pushed by the snow and the will to be free. There's a boy over yonder, he's calling out to me. Whoa, my honeybee. Whoa, won't you come back to me? He's not like the one that I dreamed him to be. He's older and he smolders and he sits by a tree. He's arranging his flowers while I'm trying to plant my seeds. I am what I am, I'll be what I be. Oh, my honeybee. Whoa, won't you come back to me? He rubs me all over and he kisses me free. He says that he'll be there always for me. I got places to go, I got people to see, and he's got them too. He calls me his bee. Whoa, call of the sea. I'll rise into the sunset where I'll always be. Oh, my honeybee. Whoa, won't you come back to me? Whoa, my honeybee. Whoa, won't you come back to me? Oh, by the moon and the waves of the sea, what is this love supposed to mean to me?
Thank you. Rosie's gonna sing you a song. It's a beautiful song called I've Endured.
It's a song that Ola Belle Reed wrote. It sounds very old, but she's passed away now, so I guess she was young when she wrote it. I've endured, I've endured. How long must one endure? I've endured, I've endured. How long must one endure? Thank you.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Classic.
There was something we were gonna do in A.
Buzzards.
In this yeah. Should we do that?
Sure.
Let's do that.
Instead of?
Yeah. If you don't mind.
Well, as I said, we had some really great workshops today. It was so fun. Thank you so much.
Really
You
was
came
fun.
out.
We taught some tunes, a couple of tunes
This is one of the tunes.
that we taught.
All right.
And we're gonna play it for you now,
Buzzards.
together.
We're not very good at that.
We're gonna
anyway.
show our students how to put this song together. It's called
Boys and buzzards are flying.
Okay, we're going to the key of G. Against my daughter's best wishes, we're gonna play this next song. I think she's tired of it or something.
It might be your favorite song, is what I'm getting from this information. I'm not sure. Or
Let's see,
she's
yeah,
tired.
I don't know.
Can you hear me when I
A
talk?
little more.
No? Can you hear me when I'm talking?
We need more
I
Rosie.
think I can't quite hear myself when I'm talking. There we go.
There.
Well, this is one of my favorite songs.
I like it too. I think she likes it too, actually.
But
I don't know. Give me the heads that if you like it. No, see? You see that? Dang.
I really like the song. I remember seeing this, you play the song with the horseflies at the dance floor, which is coming up
That's
right around the
right.
corner when I was very young.
Very young. She got up on stage with us when she was shorter than she is now. That's how long ago it was. And she stood right up like this. Like if
We
were
gotta
on
find a
stage-
photo.
Here's the
We gotta
horse
find a
flies,
photo.
right? Rosie comes out, she's gonna join us for a tune. She goes out, here's the horse flies. Right here's the edge of the stage.
I did not do that. I did not.
We'll find a picture.
I might have
totally
gone in front
blew
of
my
you,
mind.
but I was very short, so I'm sure I.
It was perfect. I never forgot it. That's for sure.
I remember I thought you were so cool because you had Converse on. I didn't know any
Converse.
adults that had Converse shoes.
I thought you were so cool too. I really did. Sorry.
12-year-old Rosie Newton.
She's been a blessing in my life ever since.
Thank you.
That is true.
You too.
And now that my daughter's going to be a nurse, she can take care of us in our old age, Rosie.
I'm not quite there yet. Come on.
Oh, I know. All right. It's called Aiko Aiko.
Well, I went down to the Audubon Zoo. They all asked for you. They all asked for you. They even inquired about you. Well, the monkeys and the baboon and the chimpanzees. They all asked for you. They all asked for you. They even inquired about you. They said, Aiko,
Aiko,
Aiko, Aiko, bye. Giacomo Fina, yeah, 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 Giacomo Fina. Well, my grandpa and your grandpa were sitting by the bayou. My grandpa said to your grandpa, gonna set your house on fire. He said, Aiko,
Aiko, fire.
Giacomo Fina, yeah, 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 Giacomo Fina. You see that girl, she dressed in green, Aiko, Aiko, fire. She's seen everything you see, Giacomo Fina. And you see that girl dressed in red, Aiko, Aiko, fire. She heard every word you said, Giacomo Fina. She heard me say, Aiko,
Aiko,
Aiko, fire. Giacomo Fina, yeah, 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 Giacomo Fina. Well, I find a great man with a heart of steel. Aiko, Aiko, fire. And never would bow and he never would kneel in a Czechoslovakia. He's my brother. Brother John is gone. Brother John, Brother John, John is gone. Well, I went down to the Audubon Zoo. They all asked for you. They all asked for you. They even inquired about you. The monkeys and the baboon and the chimpanzee. They all asked for you. They all asked for you. Rosie did not want
Even inquired about you.
Did I go?
I go, bye.
Jockey won't be now, yeah, yeah, yeah. Jockey won't be now. One more time, I go. I go, bye. Jockey won't be now, yeah, yeah, yeah. Jockey won't be now.
Thank you. I want the green cape. I'm not going to use that pink cape anymore. Until you like that song again.
It'll be a while. I love this next song.
This is another one that I wrote some time ago when someone very dear to me passed away, and trying to come to terms with where they lived in my heart still, and was that real, you know, that feeling, and I know it is now. It's been a long, long time, 20 years or something. But he played in the Horseflies. His name was John Hayward. He was our bass player for 17 years. So I wrote the song for John called I'm With You Always.
With you always, though you cannot see. I hold your hand from the other side, the circle is complete. You will go where I've gone, and I'll wait patiently. I am with you always, we will always wait.
this little set, and we're going to take a short break, 20 minutes or something like that. Don't know if we brought any kind of merchandise. I don't think we did. Not getting that look. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. We're not going to take it with us anyway, right? So just throw your money on us and forget about the merch. This one's called Sail Away. What?
I forgot it.
That's
Next
okay.
time.
This is a cool tune. It's called Sail Away. Or Sail Away Ladies? I don't know.
Something.
Yeah.
Something.
So we'll see you after the break. We're going to do a whole nother set. If you like it, please come back in, sit down right where you were before. If you don't like it, you can go sit in the back. How's that? Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Rosie
Gentlemen.
Newton.
Richie's turn.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble. Uh-oh.
Mama story. Oh, yeah, there it is, right there.
Thank you for that. All right.
All right, here's an old song called Cold Mountain, and it's one we learned from Texas Gladden, who is
Texas Glad. That's
a ballad singer.
right. And speaking of Cold Mountain, I just went outside for a minute during the intermission, and be very careful walking and driving tonight because it's turned into ice right now. I saw 2 people fall down crossing the street, so be very careful, please. Okay.
Cold mountains they are here around me. Cold waters gliding downstream. Oh, in my dreams, I think I'll find you. But when I wake, it's all a dream. please.
Whoa, Redbird, huh? Okay.
It's your set list, Richie.
Your handwriting.
It's true.
Okay. Yes, so this is one we haven't done a whole lot. I wrote it. It's probably one of my most recently written songs, and it's about 10 years old.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. But we haven't played it a whole lot yet, because I keep rearranging it on stage in front of Rosie. So we'll just do it again and see what happens. It's called Redbird.
As the world grows colder, I remember the day when all we needed was the sun to be warm. When the clouds rolled in, I feel so shoulder and wings, feel it shifting as the birds come home. For many years I haven't noticed things were changing, the sky was rearranging at the end of the day. Who could ask for more than this moment? The cardinals in the garden where the children learn to play. Redbird, fly so high. Can you see the sunset while your babies learn to fly? We gather in the garden with our music and our people beneath the sacred steeple of a tall pine tree. We dance with our lovers in the grass and under covers, alone or with others. With our love we can be free. We celebrate our children as we watch them fly away. To the world we pray that they will come around again. And all that is remaining of the fall when it is fading is to know the sun is gaining as it rolls around again. We live in a world. We live in a world. We live in a world full of mystery. Redbird, fly so high. Can you see the sunset while your babies learn to fly? Redbird, fly so high, perched on a swing set where your babies learn to fly.
Thank you. That's another Redbird right there. It's another song I wrote. I wrote this song that has no words, so I guess it's a tune, but when some people came to our festival in Ithaca that we put on every summer, which is called Grassroots Festival of Music and Dance, and you all are invited to come. It's the third week in July, and it's really, really fun. We get bands from all over the world to come play, and it's beautiful in the Finger Lakes, then, where we are in Ithaca. And one year we had a band that came that had never been out of India, and they came all the way to our festival from Rajasthan. They were desert people and had never felt humidity in their life. And coming to our area, oh baby, it was a lot for them. But it was an amazing experience, and because I was the president of the festival at the time, they made me go drive to New York City to pick them up. That was my role, other than smiling and waving, was to go drive people around. So I got to take this big van down to New York and pick up these beautiful people from India that had never been out of that country. And they were very nervous, and they were very tired, and they felt a little bit alone, for sure. But they had a lead guy that was with them named Hamid, and he told them stories all the way home while we were driving in their own language, and it was so beautiful. They were all like huddled together. There was like 10 people, and they were all huddled together in the van. And by the time we got to my house where everybody was going to stay, I had this big house with rugs everywhere, and I borrowed mattresses from everybody I knew. By the time we got there, they were pretty calm. And then a couple of my kids were there. Before Iris was born, my older sons, 34 and 30, were there at the house when we came in the door. And one of the people in the group was this woman who was about this tall, and she had a passport that was black because she was a dignitary? Don't know what exactly, but she had a black passport, so she didn't have to go through security or anything. Her father is like this very important leader in India, and she was like a devil woman. She was so cool and so amazing, and she could literally make you go into a trance just by watching her. She would do these little movements, and I saw her do it in airports, I saw her do it in bus stations, and she would just get someone, just like in Disney when the snake is like moving and the eyes start swirling and everything. So we came in the door of my house. I know this is a long story, I'm sorry. But we came in the door of the house, and my boys, who were like 12 and 9, were standing there when we all came in, and they were greeting us and everything. And this woman, who was about the same height as them, her name was Rekha, and she was a dancer. And she just started doing that movement. Right when we came in, we were all standing there, and my boys like went into the trance. It was so cool. And then while they were staring at her, couldn't take their eyes off her, she lifted up her hands like this, and she slowly took these rings up with her fingers while she was looking at them. And she turned around and put them on the ground behind her. And she turned back around again. She was going back and forth. And then she bent over backwards, and without touching the floor with her hands, she picked up the rings off the floor with her eyelids and stood back up with the rings in her eyes. I'm telling you, most of us wet our pants. It was freaky and beautiful. So, anyway, one of the guys had this turban on, right? So at bedtime, when I was trying to show them where all the beds were, they were following me around. Okay, so finally they get ready for bed. This guy takes his turban off, and it's like a blanket that is huge. And they all go on the carpeting in the one room and lay down next to each other. And he just pulls the blanket over all of them, and that's where they all stop. It was so cool. I know that's a long story, but that's what this music that I'm about to play for you, this was inspired by having them come stay with me and realizing that music is a language of its own that we can share around the world, and it all fits together if you just let it. They were called Musafir. Thank you. So that's called The Last Train to Rochester.
Now what? Watermelon?
Well, this next song is one that we learned from our friend Dirk Powell, who lives down in Louisiana. He wrote this one, and then we changed it a bit.
Yeah. I was walking across the bridge down there and saw how high the water got this last time. I'm so sorry. That must have been so freaking hard.
Been thinking about that a fair amount because I have a lot of friends down in North Carolina now, and it's
In
just
Asheville,
it's just so hard, I think, initially, but then afterwards, people aren't focusing on that area anymore, and they've moved on to the next thing in the news, and I feel for communities who have to deal with that for many years. It's not just a week-long situation.
Yep. So this is a song called Waterbound.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gone and I won't
waterbound and I can't get home. I went out late one night. The moon and the stars were shining bright. The storm come up and the trees come down. Tell you boys I was waterbound. Waterbound on a stranger's shore. River rising to my door. Carried my home to the field below. Waterbound, nowhere to go.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, boy.
All right, so here, let's go for another tragedy song. It makes you feel lucky.
Yeah, we're lucky.
I wrote this song when I was hiding in a sleeping bag on a tour bus with a band that was having an argument. And I was hiding inside the bag with my little pencil and paper and headlamp. And the headlamp gave me a good idea. So I wrote this song about being trapped down in a mine. From the perspective of a banjo player in a sleeping bag on a tour bus with a bunch of people arguing.
Is that right?
Yep. It's called Veins of Coal.
All your daylight, I dig in darkness. You feel the wind while I break the stone. In the blackness, far below you, my blood runs through veins of coal. Veins of coal, veins of coal. My blood runs through veins of coal. The shaft of daylight collapsed behind us. Sirens scream up the valley, families moan. In the blackness, my breath is fading. In an ocean of frozen stone. Frozen stone, frozen stone. In an ocean of frozen stone. Do you hear a canary in a cage underground? Is she crying or is she singing? In a cage underground. I can see you move my body, not connected to my soul. I am floating
right beside you. Though you touch me, I am alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. Though you touch me, I am alone. Carry me high to the mountains. Pray the good Lord takes my soul. Do not place me beneath the surface. I have been there for far too long. Far too long. Far too long. I have been there far too long. Let the winds blow through my ribcage. Let the sunshine bleach my skull. Someday my tears reach the ocean, and my bones will turn into coal. Turn to coal. Turn to coal. My bones will turn to coal. Turn to coal, turn to coal. My bones will turn into coal. Thank you.
Yep, I hope we tune this one, because that one's in that fun tune.
I realized that we cut out the love song between those two songs.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
Now just
Now we just have
imagine
two
your favorite
incredibly
love song.
depressing songs back to back.
Yeah.
Well, this one's not depressing. The hardest thing in this song is just happen to be being late for the dance you're going to with your new friend, and you're hoping that your old girlfriend's not going to notice how much fun you're having. And it's based on a fiddle tune. I actually made up some of the words to this, and it's based on a fiddle tune called Lady of the Lake.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, we put it with a fiddle tune called Billy in the Low Ground, which it's not the original Billy, it's a different Billy in the Low Ground.
This song?
The other tune that we do is called Billy in the Low Ground, with the song.
With this song? Late for the dance?
You'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, now I know what you're talking about. The other Billy in the Low Ground. Billy in the really low ground.
Right.
two steps back, here we go. Friends will never know. Friends will never
Sorry.
Just do the one more. Yep.
Thank you so much for listening. I screwed up that ending. That was my fault. I gave her the wrong signal, you know, like in football when they're doing all that stuff behind them. And I gave her the wrong signal. So we're gonna call it a night. Play you one more song. It's one we like to play at the end. It's kind of like I wrote this song with all my friends, all my community, all my people in mind, about being together and having a really good time and celebrating whatever amount of life we got. And I would like to share that with you, and thank you for sharing this whole night with Rosie and I. Really appreciate you being here and inviting us here, so thank you.
Thank you for Spice and Snow. And a beautiful weekend. I know how much it takes to put on these festivals, and just really appreciate everything that Katie's done and everyone else. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's just really takes a whole lot of people who are really devoted to music and community.
And thanks to people that are going to clean up after we leave tonight. Somebody's got to do it. It's called Ribbons and Bows.
If I could choose the way I was to die, if I had to choose the way I was to die, well, I would go falling through the hot summer sky. I would go falling through the hot summer sky. Ribbons and bows tied to my hands and my feet. Ribbons and bows tied to my hands and my feet. I gaze across the world and I would feel complete. I gaze across the world.
so fine.
If I could choose the way that I was to die, if I had to choose the way that I was to die, I would go falling
Through the hot summer,
I would go falling
through the hot summer sky.
the bonds are most tied to my hands and my feet. The bonds are most tied to my hands and my feet. I gaze across the world,
And I would feel complete.
I gaze across the world.
And I would feel complete. Thank you so much, Rosie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Richie Stern, thank you so, so much. Thank you. Not the money, the ticket.
Oh, I thought it was the money I'm getting. Yes, but you know what? I can't see it.
I can read.
I can't read it. You didn't tell me I had to learn how to read.
Hannah Tees?
Hannah Tees?
Hannah Tees?